You know, this is this point is past being critical for my constituents down in the 118th district along the river. Two main spots I want to be talking about today is Brookport, but the focus today is mainly going to be on Cairo, Illinois. As you heard earlier, the governor of Missouri, and I don't know Governor Nixon, he might be a great guy, but when he starts choosing farmland over community and lives, I have a problem with that. And it's not even his land. That what we're talking about is exploding that levee to relieve Cairo. The Ohio River is already at 58, and if it gets to past 60, this could be potentially a disaster like back in 1937, historic flood. So Cairo could be wiped off the map. So Congress and the federal government owns this levee across the river, which they would explode, blow up to relieve that river and save Cairo. So there is a voluntary evacuation in Cairo as we speak. The mayor, I was down there on Monday. The mayor has told people from the community to get out. We're telling people now, if you're still there, get out, because the number one priority right now is people's safety and their livelihoods. So with that, I want to praise Lisa Madigan. She's still doing some legal research about this issue. Tomorrow morning, supposedly in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Judge Steve Limbaugh, and I'll say that name again, Steve Limbaugh, Rush's brother or cousin, one or the other, is going to decide and make a ruling to blow that up, if that's Missouri's land or what have you. We know it's not. Like I said, people are in grave danger, and I'm just asking Governor Nixon to, what if the shoe was on the other foot? What would you want us to do? And please, please, please cooperate with us. Cairo needs you, and hopefully he backs off his lawsuit. So that's pretty plain and simple what I want to talk about today. It's an issue right now of farmland versus lives. Farmland versus lives, and that's what it all comes down to. So if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer. Supposedly, Kurt, tomorrow morning is Judge Steve Limbaugh is going to make a ruling. And if I was a betting man, I would say that he's probably not going to rule in Illinois' favor. Governor Nixon said today that the Army Corps of Engineers should not do this on the backs of farmers in Missouri. They don't even own the land, Kurt. And supposedly, if this happens, and they blow up the levee, the Army Corps, they blow up the levee, that farmland, they will get reimbursed for that. So, you know, they're trying to say that's their land. We know it's not. It was an act in Congress for this sole purpose of trying to save people's lives in their communities. So.
If this gets delayed, is the river's expected to crest over 60 feet by Saturday, does this have to be decided today, tomorrow, or is it kind of a moot point?
Yeah, no, it's got to be decided like right now. I mean, what I was told is that they already have the explosive devices almost already getting ready to get in place. So they're trying to be ready. So we don't need a legal battle right now. He wants to say it's the backs of the farmers, Missouri. Well, you know, he's talking about literally wiping out a community, and that's what will happen if we don't explode that levee. I've talked to the governor's office about this. Hopefully he's going to be down there tomorrow, Governor Quinn. We were supposed to go today, but I think with some of the weather, we've got more rain coming in southern Illinois. And like I said, I was on the ground on Monday, and it's getting worse by the day, by the hour.
What happened in 37? If they will rebuild?
Yeah.
What would it be like this?
It would be a long while. I mean, of course, I'm not the expert on that, but I mean, way I understand it, that all it would be was just a lot of farmland would be lost, but they would be reimbursed from the federal government. And supposedly, what I was told by some agriculture experts, that the soil would be even better once it all drains. But like I said, you're talking about farmland or lives. I mean, that's typically what this is about. And you all know me. I'm not a grandstander. I mean, this is my constituents. I've got to do something, and I just appreciate you all being here, because I need to put more light on this, and hopefully the judge will do the right thing. Old Shawneetown, Kurt, Brookport, because of the Cache River, Olin and Karnak is in trouble. Metropolis, I mean, the boat's still closed. So they're losing a lot of revenue right now. But right now, one's not more important than the other, but the concentration right now is Cairo, especially with the Ohio River already at 58. I mean, if it gets past 60, I mean, you can get all the sandbags and pumps you want, but it's not going to help.
Didn't they buy somebody out? Didn't they move a town along the Mississippi? Why not just move?
Well, and you know that some people have said that to me, and you know no one wants to do that because just the cost. Cairo's a very depressed area, has been for years, and so you know we just want to save what we can because it'd be so expensive to rebuild. But I believe that town was Valmeyer, I believe it was.
At what point does this move from the voluntary evac to the mandatory?
Well, they're discussing that. I talked to some officials today in Cairo. They're talking about that as we speak. I'd say Cairo's a community of around 3,000 people. I'd say there's close to 500 already evacuated, but I think it's going to get to that point. And here's the problem with Cairo, too, and I know it very well. Very depressed. A lot of people don't have anywhere to go. You know, with the gas prices as where they are, it's hard to get to travel, to afford to travel. So hopefully, and the law enforcement down there has been magnificent. I mean, that's a great community. They definitely care one another. And all of Southern Illinois has helped. The village of Thames, I don't want to leave them out either. They've got some pumps from Carterville. So we appreciate the mayor of Carterville and the good people there. But everybody's really helping each other. But I know a lot of the focus right now is on sandbags and pumps, but if that river keeps going, it's not a matter about sandbags and pumps. So the more critical thing right now is the ruling tomorrow. And I really want to reiterate again, I want to thank Governor Quinn for what he's done so far, but also Lisa Madigan getting ready to file a countersuit, hopefully.
So they're waiting to make this mandatory based on tomorrow?
I think that's part of it. Yeah, I really do. And I don't want to speak for the mayor and the officials of Cairo, but yeah, I think that's what they're waiting on. But I wanted to do something today because the ruling may be in the morning. And like I said, Governor Nixon, back off. I mean, don't choose farmland over lives. And like I said, he may be a great guy, but in my eyes right now, he's not showing it.
Is this farmland south of Cape Girardeau?
I believe it is. I believe it is. And as far as I want to do this, so maybe I should research that better. But to just be honest with you, I think it's right south of there.
The question I was going at is if Cairo was a bigger city, we were talking about anything bigger than 3,000 people, would this be part of the discussion? Cairo get the short end because they only got 3,000.
I do, and that's why I'm up here today representing them. I want to give them a voice, and I should have done it earlier today, but I wanted to make sure I get some of my facts straight, and I just appreciate Lisa Madigan getting ready to counteract with this. But I hope Governor Nixon sees this. Governor Nixon, I'm asking you, back off. I mean, Cairo needs you, and like I said, if it was the shoe on the other foot, what would you want us to do?